The only reasonable thing to do with Nazis is to arrest them, so I doubt these people got arrested. Though if you were to protest in support of the Palestinians, you would be arrested for being anti-Semitic.
More in Tennessee after a controversial march over the weekend. A small group of neo-Nazis walked through Nashville. We are going to show you video in a few seconds of that march, but we do want to warn you some of the symbols and imagery are disturbing and hateful. Police say about 24 people marched around the Capitol and parts of downtown on Saturday. They eventually left after a brief confrontation. Now, several lawmakers are
Oh, so nothing happened to them. They were allowed to be anti-Semitic and be in support of a terrorist hate group, and nothing happened to them. But if you if you protest in support of the Palestinians, you're somehow a racist, anti-Semitic.
speaking out. Here with the latest, NBC's Valerie Castro following this one for us. So, Valerie, first off, what do we know about this march and this group?
Zinkley, so this appeared to be a group of about 24 men that marched through downtown Nashville and around the Capitol. As you saw in the video, they were all wearing those red shirts. Most of the group, the majority of the group, had their faces covered. Their identities were concealed. Some of them were carrying.
No surprise, Nazis, for the most part, are true cowards.
Flags with the swastika symbol. Several bystanders who witnessed this took cell phone video of the group. Some of them confronted the group and yelling at them, calling them cowards for not showing their faces. Some say that the demonstrators were yelling anti-immigrant chants. Nashville police issued a statement saying that they had monitored the group, and they say that the group left at the end of the demonstration climbing into a U-Haul box truck, and that they left the county at that point. Now, this is a relative.
And they were just allowed to just walk around and be racist and be in support of a terrorist group, and nothing happens. That's pretty wild, but it's no surprise. I mean, it's Nashville, it's Tennessee, and Tennessee is still pretty racist.
Relatively new group. This is associated with the Blood Tribe, a neo-Nazi group, according to the Anti-Defamation League, a relatively new group that formed in about 2020 and 2021. But the ADL says that their activity has been increasing, and several of their last events have targeted LGBTQ festivals and pride events.
And of course, as their activity.
So what, are the cops are just going to wait until these Nazis start killing people before they do anything about them?
Is increasing. It's happening in a larger landscape of hate increasing in the nation. I wonder, how are people responding to what they saw in Nashville?
So several lawmakers issued statements over the weekend on social media. Today, just a few hours ago, there was a rally held at the state capitol. There were lawmakers there. There were religious leaders from the community there. Some of them blame the state's Republican leadership. They say that anti-immigrant rhetoric may have fueled some of this demonstration. The Democratic State Representative Justin Jones actually witnessed the march on Saturday.
Well, yeah, the more the leaders are racist, anti-Semitics themselves, the more and Nazis feel emboldened to come out and show their own racism as well, because their leaders are racist, so they see it as okay.
Saturday, he took some of that video. He organized that rally today. Take a listen to what he had to say.
That was meant to intimidate our community, but we stand united, multiracial, multi-generational, multi-faith, people who have not been together for some time, standing on the plaza, the People's Plaza, where they were, saying we're reclaiming the space.
Yeah.
We're cleansing the space.
That's it.
We're getting rid of all that hate and that negativity and saying, this is our plaza.
Yeah.
This is our house.
Yeah. That's it.
And we are not covering up our face because we're proud of who we are.
The Republican Governor Bill Lee also issued a statement over the weekend on social media saying Nazism and anti-Semitism should never be tolerated in any form. As Jewish people around the world continue to face persecution, Tennessee remains unwavering in our support for the nation of Israel and her people. Zinkley, in the scheme of things, this may have seemed...
Yeah, you're just going to allow Nazis to freely do whatever they want and be anti-Semitic. So you're not going to tolerate anti-Semitism, only when it comes to people in support of Palestinians.
Seemed like a small-scale demonstration, but such a powerful hate